What is the best drum practice pad? Today I'm going to talk about some of the different pads on the market and show you which one I think is the absolute best. And at the end of the video, I've got a bonus practice tip for you if you want to develop your stick control quickly. By the way, if you're new to Brad Allen Drums, I'm a professional drummer based out of Kansas City. I'm also a private teacher who has helped many students develop amazing control of the instrument, including my student Matthew Lam, who won a fastest hands drumming competition 2 years in a row. All right, I'm going to start by telling a quick story here. Several years ago, I had a student who came to me and he told me that his drumline instructor at his high school cautioned him about spending too much time practicing on a practice pad. He said that many students who spend a lot of time practicing on a practice pad end up with what he called good practice pad chops. He then said he felt this actually hurt their stick technique when playing on a real drum. This was really surprising and puzzling to me at the time. Personally, I've spent countless hours practicing on a practice pad. I've never noticed that it hurt my technique in any way. Honestly, at the time, I guess I just didn't really agree with his philosophy. I didn't think much about it and just kind of forgot about it. The other day I was in a drum store and I had the opportunity to really experiment with some of the practice pads that they had on display. Most of these were very modern practice pad designs, mostly made of rubber. There are lots of brands that make these type of pads. I'm not going to go into the specifics about each model and each brand, but there are general traits that apply to all these type of pads. Number one, they're meant to be quiet. They are really quiet. And if you're really in a situation where you really can't make any noise, you may need to practice on these type of pads at least some of the time. Number two, they are meant to be durable. And I'm sure they are all very durable. Number three, they try to approximate the same feel as an actual drum. They feel okay. Some probably feel a lot better than others, but none of them actually feel like a real drum. They feel like playing on a piece of rubber, which is exactly what they are. For my entire drumming career, I've been playing on Remo practice pads. These have a real drum head on them, so they actually feel like a real drum. This is probably why I've never experienced what that drumline teacher was describing as practice pad chops. As far as I'm aware, this is as close as you can get to the feel of practicing on a real drum on a practice pad. They're even designed with a raised rim to give the drum a realistic feel like an actual drum. I've had the same pad for many years. They're very durable, and you can even replace the drum head down the road if you need to. In addition, they're tunable, so you can actually adjust the tension on the head, which is something, as far as I know, that those newer rubber pads don't offer. These are not as quiet as a rubber pad, but for me, they've always been plenty quiet. It's never been an issue at all. So to me, if you want the best, a Remo pad is actually the one that you want. They come in several different sizes. I'll put links in the notes so that you can check them out. By the way, if you're really looking to get your hands together, I've got something that'll really help you with that. I have 10 of my best exercises for speed that I'd like to send you absolutely free. And these are the same type of exercises that helped my student Matthew Lam win that fastest hands drumming competition 2 years in a row. Just follow the link in the video or in the comments below. Now for the bonus that I mentioned earlier. To learn efficient stick technique, it's best to learn on a tight head. The rubber pads that I mentioned earlier are already a tighter surface with more rebound than most drums. So those are fine in that respect. If you do buy a tunable Remo pad like I have here, tighten it up. This will make it much easier to learn to play both cleaner and faster. Please comment below and tell me what kind of pad you're currently using and why you think it's the best. Or if you want to just comment helpful, that would also be really awesome. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for new drum videos every week. Thank you for watching, and I have a whole playlist on stick control that I know will also really help you. Please watch those next, and I'll see you next time.